part 2 of the Punters show. Before we get into a couple of emails, Ask Pots, a new little article that we're doing, Matthew. I think we've already got this week's one covered, but if you want to ask anything about Melbourne or anything about what Darren thinks, a regular Tuesday article on the site, so Monday's a good day, or any time during the week. Anything you want to pick the brain of Darren Potter about the races on the weekend or any of his theories.
Or how he does the form, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
how did you describe him once? He's a lovely man with a kind heart.
He's a lovely man with a kind heart.
Who said that?
I think I said that once.
You said that about Darren, yeah.
God, you're a very feelings person.
Just like Glenn.
No, he thought you were like upset with him. He was a bit devastated at one
I'm
point.
never upset with anybody. I don't have feelings about anything. I hope we all blow up and die.
You've still got the
And they signed that filthy agreement for the carbon transmission.
So what? So we've lost the ozone layer.
Can't be any good to us. Because we're going to try our guts out. You think those Chinese are going to chop one factory down? So we're going to be like, all have to suffer, and those, look at those idiots out there.
Yeah, the Indians and the Chinese.
We're in the Middle East. You think ISIS cares about carbon?
Yeah, I did notice everyone in China was basically not allowed to go outside for a week.
We're off, well, one of the novelty markets. Well, when I backed the aliens,
yes.
We're still alive. We're still a chance, but
still pending that.
All right, yeah. Julian Assange, Nicky Ashman went on the. He had to play on that by escaping through jetpack, but there's a bit of inside mail that they were trying to get him out through disguise. So Nick's actually starting the lobbying about this is how you can get the jetpack. I think he took 500s the jetpack.
Right. Jetpack out of the...
Jetpack out, yeah. He took 500s. We took thousands.
So what is jetpack up to an aeroplane?
Something like that, yeah, I don't know.
Wow. Or to a helicopter?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How mad is the world?
Yeah, well, Nick backed that.
What was our betting again?
We got 1,000 to 1 about aliens ruining world Indians via alien attack.
And we wanted to have 10,000 to win.
Zombie,
$10 to win 10,000.
No, I want to try to get 100 on it. I think we got 50 on it.
And they were like, in the office of Sportsbet, they were like, fuck, you don't want to take this bet.
Check the windows.
They halved our bet. Well done, traders.
Yeah, exactly right, yeah.
They just cost yourself $100.
Just exactly right, just a little donation. Anyway, great. Scott said, great show, keep up the good honest work. Any mail as to what got Grant Palmer so fired up in the ring following the Villiers on Saturday?
I didn't catch notice.
No, I didn't. Go, Grant. How good's Grant?
Filthy punter was...
I'm not privy to what went on, but he was filthy with a certain punter. I take it must have been serious, as Grant is normally very calm and collected, and he seemed rattled for the rest of the day. Did you?
Well,
Grant's right next to you, Mark.
Yeah, I didn't notice it. Wasn't on compass.
No.
But it's normally one of the pros sort of running across the ring, taking a price, and then
10 pins, wouldn't it?
someone changing the price on him and gets his ticket.
Yeah. I once saw Grant fire up with a punter about 2 or 3 years ago at Rose Hill, and the punter sort of threatened him, and Grant said, good as gold, let's go, we're about the car park right now. And the fucking bloke just shit himself.
Yeah.
So he looks like he can hold his hands up, Grant.
Grant,
apparently
a former very good front rower in the Corella district.
Yes.
Really?
Was he, eh?
Yeah, yep.
He looks like he can fight.
He's a good guy, I like him.
He's a very nice man.
It now makes sense why we see such small wheels around with. The horses simply cannot fit in the parade ring. What about the standstill before the Villiers?
Well, it was in my top 13.
Yeah, it was, exactly.
So he knows it as well.
Yeah, I think to answer that question, I think with Doncasters and Epsoms, they're really aware of it and and have got everybody in. I think the Villiers might have just snuck up on it and go, oh shit, that's right, we've got to do something a little bit different.
Well, it was an amazing program on Saturday, wasn't it? In terms of the number of horses.
It was juicy enough. Yeah, it was good.
What's how racing should be.
That's what it should be every week. Exactly.
It might be verging on dangerous. If one horse rears back and...
I don't worry, that is something we're cheering for.
Can you imagine Luca Kamani's daughter going over in the parade ring? Fucking stockings in the air. Oh, fuck, it'll be great.
Mitigate, 12,000, missed out on a bargain.
Yeah. Well, apparently not, didn't pass the vet, but 12,000 seems a fair price for a future derby, wasn't it?
O'Shea broke it down on us, so we couldn't buy it.
So yeah, look out for Mitigate in new colours soon.
I think it might have been sold to the Northern. It was
really?
bought by Inglis on account of somebody.
Okay.
And it said NT next to it, so I don't know if that means Northern Territory.
Darwin, how good is that going to be?
There it is. There's the Darwin Derby.
Yeah, they're taking your idea and run with it.
Yeah. As I would say, this is from Nicholas, the Japanese are absolute rock stars. Rock stars entertain from start to finish. They are hard to beat when they're
riding.
This
the horse you got straight in the bunny, didn't keep going, did he, to win that race?
Yeah, but Maurice is the horse to beat Able Friend, and it's a Japanese horse,
Yeah.
and they're saying it's one of the world's best horses.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, when
Why
they,
are the Japanese so good at horses?
They're not a big nation, are they?
no, well,
Little thing.
from what?
They train them really hard.
Yeah, they
They got any
just-
parks there? Or how do
You
they?
know, like Gay went there and was flabbergasted how hard
Yeah.
they trained.
Yeah, yeah. They start from day one. Like it's
Day
just a
one.
build up, build
Like,
up, build up.
there's no compassion.
Yeah, it's just
So what if they don't?
If
they don't
yeah,
make it.
They eat them that night.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Chaps
they
eat
do.
horses.
That's exactly what they do, Glenn.
They eat fucking anything. Haven't you seen them in restaurants? Fucking, and they eat with their fingers. They fucking eat anything. That is not racist.
The Amanda Turner and Mauro Paletti stats, boys. Did you?
No.
Oh, you
Let's
didn't
go.
see that.
No.
No, it's
Don't we dig them
yeah,
out?
Amanda and Mario. I
The stats are just phenomenal. Like
Snowy was a big lover of the stable, so he would have done his bank, but now he's well and truly back.
Yeah,
it's that they say Snowy won 54 million on this run they're having.
yeah.
That's the
wouldn't-
5 million he got off top better for running second. He's
Yeah,
fine.
it wouldn't be hard. The way that I think they've got their strike rates at 25% since about where it was 2%.
Yes.
And there's a point.
Yeah, they were a genuine 2% stable for a long time. Now all of a sudden they're, you know, there was 3 horses the other day raced straight past these 4
So
Japanese.
from what you guys dug out, from the 7th of December 2010 through to 2014, which is 4 years, they were going at a strike rate of 5% to a minus 42% pot.
Yep.
Which is
Popular term.
Yep. And since
So 5%.
the
Right.
last last 6 months,
Yep.
up until June, was 2 winners out of 79 runners.
Yep.
Still nothing doing.
Still,
Well, that's like, yeah, that's a
It's a
3% strike rate.
little bit of a drop down. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I got the 2%.
And then the previous 6 months after that, so the last 6 months, there's been 71 runners, 17 winners, 24% strike rate, a 77% profit on track.
So it's a massive change.
The last
That's
6
it. Yeah.
months.
Exactly. Just going boom, boom.
Yeah.
All right, Matt Stewart's done an article on the stewards in Victoria not making trainers aware of positives, which is he's put out this morning. Apparently, from what he wrote, I think there's a rule that as soon as the stewards are aware that there's a positive, they've got to let the trainers know. And apparently that the trainers weren't made aware that the trainers were being investigated with the cobalt issues and all that. They weren't made aware for a few weeks after it.
So is that grounds
And the little engine which had tested positive was still allowed to race after it tested
That's
positive.
fraudulent. Or it's,
Well,
it's bringing the game into disrepute.
well, it's interesting. It's
Everyone's bringing the game
Yeah.
into disrepute.
you know, it's interesting. It's interesting to see what will come of that, and who polices the police in this game, boys and no girls.
But throughout this
Yeah.
cobalt business, there's been something different about it than all the other positives.
Yep, exactly right. A few things thrown around for some good and bad rides. Best Brendan Abdullah on Happy Clapper. Worst D Dunn on Binary, did not participate. D Dunn had a great day up here. He's a much not really loved jockey from the core punters, is he?
I give him a bag all the time, just looking at him. I
Yeah.
want to bag him. I
Yeah.
don't know, what is it about him?
No, I saw someone tweet, Dylan is greater than Dwayne.
It's like the old sledge that Mark Wall got. At least I'm the best player in my family.
Yeah.
Collett Clark hard to split for best. What was Clark on?
On Saturday, I don't know. But
Well, I think they're easy split. Colin rode 3.5 overs.
Yeah, there's Johnny Walter.
Yeah.
J Mac and Costin fought it out for the worst. There you go.
Costin's that's not it.
And Dan gave Chris Parnham an honourable mention in races 5 and 7 at Ascot.
Hashtag woeful.
Lovely. Now, Matthew, this is off Glenn's The Ugliest Jockeys.
I love the ugly jockey segment.
Yeah, Matt, we might run another. See if we can dig up another 5 photos and just keep it rolling. I don't even know who this young boy is.
Nathan Punch.
Nathan Punch.
Fuck, I hope you can make a lot of money, Nathan.
There's
I hope you can make a lot of money, Nathan.
G'day to Nathan and his family. Where you can make money, Nathan, is suing your parents for genetic incompetence.
There's some sort of problem there. But I'm sure he's a nice boy.
Right as well.
A couple of people mentioned that Rob White, including the aforementioned Nathan Snow, liked Costanza buying John Voight's car, but real, this is in relation to Robbie Waterhouse's car. half-chewed pencil thrown in for verification.
If you've got a bit of money out there, I can't tip you a better car to buy than Rob Waterhouse's car. Listen, 7 years old, it's 150,000 k's, so it's, for a Merc, it's running. It cost him
once.
It's just an unbelievable car. I've driven it. It cost him 380,000.
You drove it.
And I drove it the first week he got it because I was doing something. He needed to lift back from Kimmy. He said, "Yeah, this week can you drive?" It was like 2 weeks old. I said, "Can I drive? Can I what?" And it was like, I told you the story. Where was your car?
Just left it there. You only got one chance to drive, Rob.
That's a 180V.
Well, it was funny because we were driving back and he had to go via somewhere, so we put the Navman thing on.
Yeah.
But he'd only just got it from Germany, and it wasn't Australianised or Americanised. It was a German girl, and I missed a turn and gone, and she went, "Dummkopf, you missed the left and down!" Like she abused me. She called me Dummkopf. I'm fucking not joking. He said, "Oh, sorry about that." And then she said, "Never mind, we'll fix it at the next." It was fucking awful. But he fixed it.
Daniel Moore said, "Be better if the plates read Us Man."
Us, man, who for?
That's from Rob Waterhouse's car.
Same joke, right, you know.
Puma Rating said, have I ever sat on a horse, and does that qualify me for the survey?
All right.
Not very nice.
Oh, here, Teen, she's giving me sex appeal.
Yeah, dear from T.
Oh, I'm
this
back
is the one-
with Teeny, beautiful.
Dear boys, in sex appeal order, Glenn, daylight the rest.
Wow.
Got you, Teen. You're a good judge, Teen.
Yeah.
And after today's show,
Yeah, she's a good judge, Teen.
Yeah, now this was the email she wrote last week. She wrote the original email after the first race at Hawkesbury Saturday a week ago. In that race, another team, Hawks, Logs odds-on favourite, had promised so much and delivered such little, having led for the first 900 metres of the 1,000-metre race before being swamped. I realised this was common with Hawks trained horses, why they were sent out at such short prices all the time, when they're almost always having their first, second or third starts and has shown little already. With Gay Waterhouse horses, it's common to see them sweating up badly in the mounting yard. She trains them tough. With Anthony Cummings horses, they parade poorly, and is that any surprise?
How the fuck does she know so much about the parade ring?
Peter Snowden horses parade immaculately, and look at him, greaseback hair, dressed immaculately himself, no surprise. So a team Hawks trains horses really only performing up to what we should expect. Are they performing how the Hawks would perform if they were horses, like the Snowden horses are, like the Waterhouse are, and the Anthony Cummings horse trained horses are? Then I started wondering how all the trainers would parade if they were horses. And here's my guess, correct me if I'm wrong, or add another other trainers.
Before you mention start with his first trainer, Peter, and it's a good little name, a bit of a laugh, but how does Teeny know so much about her horse? Did she come out there undercover and hasn't said hello to us yet? I hope not.
Oh, well, you can see them parading on the screen.
Oh, you can see them on TV, can't you?
Yeah, there is. Now, this is something that I actually thought from when my days of going to track work, especially at Warwick Farm, because you're in the middle of all the horses. And I reckon a lot of the horses reflect their trainer's personality.
Is that right?
Yeah,
guys like dogs and their owners.
A little bit, like Guy Walder's horses would just do the weirdest shit. Like, you know, they're just calm and placid.
What about Joe McNair? They parade like Joe McNair.
Yeah, exactly right. And they're
She
through all
might be.
all the Sheik's horses at the time of Snowden, they're all regal and that. Clary's are all ratty and all over the shop, and
There it is.
Yeah, generally unhappy.
All right, Peter Snowden.
Parading as immaculately as he looks, not a step out of line, coat glistening in the sunlight, utterly perfect.
Hard to argue.
Chris Waller, utterly perfect as Snowden above, with the addition that he is an incredibly good-looking horse.
Got a bit of a crush on
Carry a bit more condition than Snowden, but I know what you mean.
Anyway, Gay Waterhouse, terribly fractious, on the toe 1 minute, tail swishing ears and ears flickering the necks. Strapping having a tough time to keep this one focused on parading instead of performing its full behavioural repertoire for the crowd.
Good comment.
Like Guy Walter, remember the Tony Sergi trained with ice? Like that horse, Guy Walter is almost dragging his head along the ground. The strapper is yards in front of the horse, trying to drag it along in the mounting yard. They were Guy's horses, they're just happy to be...
She's actually onto something here. They do train like that.
Yeah, no, I thought...
Bindi Cheers looks terrible. Poor thing has never been spelled. Looks exhausted. That's quite brilliant.
Anthony Cummings doing everything wrong, very sloppy parade performance. I wouldn't say that about Anthony's horses.
No, I wouldn't say they do everything wrong, but I know what she means.
No. John O'Shea trying his hardest to follow in the footsteps of Snowden and Waller's perfect parade performance, but getting it horribly wrong. We'll realise his shortfalls and kick the shit out of something before he leaves the mounting yard.
Great, yeah.
Les Bridge, poor thing, has 17 strappers to assist him with simply walking.
Quite good.
Gerald Ryan ugliest horse in the race. That's not nice about Gerald.
He wouldn't care, would he?
Oh, probably not. Aggressive little burger blowing smoke out its nostrils, swearing at the strapper to let go of him. That's not really Gerald, is it? I think that's. I'd say that one's wrong team.
Yeah, maybe he would. He's got some nice horses, Gerald.
Yeah, and Gerald's actually quite.
They're with that Damien behind the stable so much. They buy some nice horses.
Yeah.
Right.
And Gerald, I think Gerald's probably more of a calming horse than England.
Well, I watched him a bit the other day, and he's a cool cat, no?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. There's
something about him. He's got.
Yeah, I think that's.
He's got swagger.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude. I'm sure.
I'll tell you what he is. He's a fucking hard worker.
Is he?
Oh, yeah, absolutely dedicated. Anyway, Clary Connors has taken O'Shea's place of grumpiest in the mounting yard and is parading very angrily. That's what it said. Doesn't seem to give a shit either.
Clary has, well, I think
He's been around a long time, Clary.
Well, a lot of the free meals for trainers have dropped off. Now you've got to pay.
Oh, so
Yeah.
right.
Bjorn Baker late into the mounting yard almost didn't bother. What's that funny smell? Pot?
I don't even get that. But
Oh, because he's, just turns up. He just does it.
he is the devil. I'm telling you, he's got 666 tattooed on his body somewhere.
Billy Prane, the rhyming slang on the Billy Prane. Love it. Late scratching due to lack of strappers left to assist him with getting to the mounting yard. Les Bridge needed more than the first thought.
Yeah.
Paul Perry parading very mysteriously, only he knows what's going on.
Well, I'm not sure that he does either.
Darren Smith paraded in a split second and is already at the barriers waiting for the rest of the horses.
And the last one is the funniest too.
Robert Hickmont didn't parade.
That's quite brilliant, the last one. 2 words, didn't parade. That was a good email, Tiku. Good on you. Thank you.
our-
Looking forward to you next year. Come and say hello one day.
And Ben has sent this in, Glenn. You'll like this. When you turn 100, you can't play Lego anymore. The age is 4 to 99.
She does look sad about
classic.
There's no Legos for 99-year-old.
Oh my God, she's 100. Look how sad she looks.
All right. Thank
That's
you.
it.